I have made myself the Guts build. I even made a little set to show it off. I don't even main Greatsword, but it literally does have indeed the Guts ability. This build will let you have 100% affinity while also keeping you with a full stamina bar, even when you evade, keeping you maximum might at all times. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why it's so good, how you can do it, and why there's really nothing like it right now. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live every morning, and let's get into it. This build is possible thanks to the new Ray Dao set from Arch-Tempered Ray Dao. I was thinking about how I could actually make this work and what the benefits of this set would be. Everyone was talking about it, but yeah, latent power is cool. It gives a lot of affinity, while also making you unstunnable and unfaintable multiple times in the fight. And it's honestly great because, especially on hard bosses, you will trigger a lot. This triggers every time you get 150 damage done to your character on or when 2 minutes pass. So on a hard fight like right now, this is gonna trigger very early in the fight. Or you can just do it on purpose, letting yourself be hit in order to trigger it. And it lasts longer now, Arch-Tempered Ray Dao set, and you get even a benefit from Lord Soul, the Guts buff, giving you more attack and giving you 1 free feint. Is that really worth it? You can get that amount of affinity in other situations as well, and it only lasts for 3 minutes. But then I saw the little 50% reduced stamina depletion, and I thought, that could be very useful for an evade. Because the main reason why I personally don't use evade skills that much is because of maximum might. If stamina is kept full for a period of time, you get yourself 30% affinity. But whenever you dodge, you lose this buff, which is very, very annoying. But with that 50% from latent power, that would be significantly reduced. Now, it still would destroy the buff, because the stamina bar would get indeed used, and any type of use, it would actually untrigger the ability. But what if I can make it so it doesn't do that? Well, so the Fulgur pieces came in. This 2 set gives you Fulgur's Anjanat's Will, grants an additional stamina gauge, making me be able to dodge with the latent power buff, making it so the stamina that I use is so low that even that little bar doesn't get spent, keeping me with maximum might at all times. And also making me be able to have 100% affinity at all times, well, until latent power actually runs off, I guess. Well, because Arch-Tempered Ray Dao does so much damage, it just keeps triggering, because every time I make any mistake, boom, we get ourselves our latent power back. Now, of course, it has a 2-minute cooldown after getting used, but what is 2 minutes in a 20-minute fight for most people, right, boys? It is honestly such a good ability to use when you're progging the fight, when you're learning it. And sure, a speedrunner build will be actually better, but that's whenever you actually make no mistakes. And I'm not gonna lie, I could see speedrunners maybe even using this, hitting themselves on purpose at the start of the fight and try and kill the boss in less than 3 minutes, so they can actually get the full advantage of latent's power without any of the disadvantages. This, of course, can be used in any sort of build, any sort of weapon that uses evade and stamina in any way. For example, I guess dual blades you could probably use it with, because you use a lot of stamina there. Greatsword, you have your little tackle, and that way you don't actually lose your maximum might. Bow is the same thing. You have a lot of evades with that. And of course, you also have my favorite longsword, using your little foresight slash right there without any of the punishments of it. Now let's go through the actual build, shall we? So obviously we have Fulgur Helm B that gives us 280 terror, which is nice, gives us a bit of attack and a bit of affinity as well. I have Phoenix here because I like Coalescence for the build that because we're trying to kill Ray Dao, and also elemental damage is great. Get ourselves 1 counter to get ourselves 10 attack when we get knocked back. We can abuse this with my EI. I just want to do 1 EI, have this buff, and be okay with it. For me, I got myself a sheath in order to get my EI a bit faster, and you can even go for triple sheath as well here and just replace this Phoenix with a sheath as well. But for you guys that might not actually want to play with that, you can just go for Physique to reduce the fixed stamina depletion by, well, how many times you want, I guess 30% maximum, making your evades have use even less of stamina if you're using a lot of them and you're sometimes triggering that maximum might. And here's the beautiful thing about it, everything as well. Counter attack to get myself adrenaline rush, giving me a good amount of attack and keeping all of this up at all times gives me a super buff that is just always going to be there because we're permanently dodging. We also have a evade extender from the Ray and braces Y, which is cool because you're evading all the time. 2 latent powers, 2 maximum might here, making us give us the triple maximum might with Fulgur Mail B. And stun resistance, which is great because this boss will stun you a lot. Stamina Surge to give us even more stamina. And the Power Charm 3 that you will have to upgrade to get yourself Latent Power 3. And of course, well, get your Latent Power to level 5. Now, the reason why I have also so much affinity is because I'm using an elemental weapon. And this elemental weapon indeed is used with affinity infusions. If you're not going for that, you actually will lose a little bit, like 15%. But I'm actually over-capping. Even without Agitator, as you can see here, I'm still at 100%. So whenever you actually have Agitator and your beautiful Frontal Mantle, you'll be fine. At the end of the day, is 5% from your weapon, 5% from Frontal Mantle, so 10, Latent Power 50, 60, Agitator 65, and then your maximum to with 30%, so actually I guess it's 95%. Yeah, 95%. I guess I was wrong without the elemental weapon. With elemental weapon, of course, it is going to be 100% and even over it. But yeah, without the elemental weapon, you only get to 95%. Unlucky, but still very, very, very good. This build will also allow you to arrive at an attack potential of 957, which is a great, great, great number. Very close to other speedrunner builds. And the best thing is that you have a lot of very good defensives, as I talked about stun resistance, evade extender, but also we have ourselves Lord Soul, as we talked before, will let you survive 1 lethal hit. And the thing about this is that if you can pair this up with other lethal hits, savers, like the Moxie, Food, and your Palico, each time you actually die, you actually won't. And you'll have 3 saves in total every time you actually faint. And Gods, this buff of 5% damage, will be the last one to go. And at least from Gods, every time you actually faint, this will be repurposed and you'll be able to use it once more the next time you actually faint. So I guess in a potential way, you have 3 deaths before fainting each of the times that you faint. So that would be 12 actual lives. That's a big amount. Now, of course, this is assuming you actually go for this defensives. I don't even play with a Palico, but you can indeed do this if you want. And there you go. That's the build. I hope that it helps you have fun and kill this new boss over and over again and make you be better at it. I'll leave you with the best plays that I gotten from this build because I still suck at the game and I just want to show you the good parts. Just remember, guys, Latent Power lasts for 2 minutes and 30 seconds each time you use it, and you'll be getting a cooldown of 2 minutes after it's gone. Remember to, after 2 minutes, go, get hit by the boss, or just let the time pass, as after 2 minutes of that buff not happening, Latent Power just instantly come back. I guess you don't have to actually worry about it, because after the first hit, it'll just activate by itself. Yeah, I guess that is how it works. But that's it before. I'll leave you with the good gameplay now. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. See you around. Love you all. Bye.